Let me at him!
Well, there it is. Hello and welcome to a Warcraft 3 4 vs 4 random team game. The map is Battleground. I am the Blue Human, and we're going to get ourselves a little Mountain King. Little being the operative word, but he's very powerful, so don't let his size fool you. In real life, he's really big. He's actually a pretty big guy, when you consider it. Although, to be fair, I've not exactly spent many nights considering it. Only the lonely ones. So, let's see. I'll get barracks as well to fit out with my strategy, which I will let you know what it is in a moment. Doop, boop. Done, 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 done. One more peasant on there, and then we can basically describe the strategy, so I don't have to panic about the build order fucking up too much. Okay, get that extra farm going. Boom. Right, there we go. So, YBER says, Widdy, I've got a strategy as human. So, Mountain King first, take the earliest expansion possible. Good luck. And go towards knights. Support them with priests and mostly master sorks. Take Archmage second with Brilliance Aura. The idea is to punish early rushes with Stormbolts and have a long-term melee army in the mid-game to hold the ground, and aim heroes potentially with Stormbolts plus Invisible Knights while keeping anti-air support with your Polymorph Sork slows in 4 vs 4 RT, since people tend to go mass air, which they do indeed, so you are correct there. So an expansion early on is going to basically be nigh impossible, even if I was going straight towards rifles, and then I'd have to basically compete as well, so there's always that to consider. Cheeky little 100 gold there, may as well take it, why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate more on the teching side of things. So we'll concentrate on our tech and keep getting peasants for the meantime. Wood, also the ability to actually creep other stuff. Stormbolt, Stormbolt, Stormbolt. Get in there, good boy. There you go. Peasants. So we've got enough peasants now. We don't really want to go too heavy. Footmen aren't too expensive, so we should be able to get a tech, because that, again, that expansion, I don't think that's going to happen. That Drake is a bit nasty. You have to have quite a few rifles to be able to deal with it. Let's get that tech going. Let's bring a bunch of my militia over, since they'd be more than happy to help me out with this creep camp nearby. And then I'm going to get more footmen to help me creep the rest of the map. Although I wouldn't mind getting rifles, but again, they're going to cost wood. We want to be basically straight teching towards knights and seeing if we can get away with that before the enemy can actually get themselves very powerful air units. Okay, looking good. Footmen. Nasty trolls are nasty. These guys can actually come out of militia form and build a lumber mill up here, because this is a pretty good spot for a lumber mill, as long as you haven't got a blade master. It's going to give you a hard time. And let's take some more militia to help the next creep the next camp. Ally under attack, but it's only a pesky Death Knight, so not too big a deal. When you're done with that, you can get me a Arcane Vault as well. Let's get moving to the next point whilst my militia catch up. Go on, militia, you know what you need to do. Off you go. They can tank the big dudes, the melee dudes, because it's okay for them to take damage as long as they can come back to base all healthy and alive. Allows my footmen to survive that bit longer when it comes to creeping other creep camps. Yep, militia have done a good job so far. Not too shabby, well done lads. You pretty much served your purpose now, so let's send you back. Nice, replenishment potion, pretty good for the Mountain King because he's taking quite a lot of damage. Sell off this, get boosted speed. Lumber mill is complete up there, so that's good. Lumber coming in. Nice, I just stole some experience for the level 3. So that's level 2 Stormbolt. So let's go and push. Since we're both next to each other, we're in a great position to give the enemy a hard time. Tech is still going through. Going to want to consider getting a blacksmith, so with you, I'll get that blacksmith set up. So it doesn't look like they're here. Maybe check here first before creeping that. He might have started it already, but I just want to see if we can catch them out, because that'd be great for us. Oh! There we go.
coming through. Job done. What's that? Complete.
One more Stormbolt for you. See if we can seal the deal.
Put him away. Brilliant. Move it. I'm coming through. Orders. Aye.
Good bash proc.
Put him away.
And now you're going to have to teleport, yeah. Because otherwise I'll just cut you off.
Give me something to do.
Okay, let's get some Mountain King action. And a few more rifles in there as well, just to make this really look quite threatening. We'll take out the Arcane Vault, and then we'll get the fuck back. Tech is complete, so what are we going to do? We're going to tech straight up again. And we're going to concentrate on trying to get that Archmage out for the Brilliance Aura, but not too big an issue. Right now, just... Oh, that's unfortunate. Teleport to the back, and most human bases, this is built, so this orange guy kind of knows what he's doing to a degree. He's built as a typical human, but it doesn't work in the 4 versus 4 situation because they're screwed. No. Blue to gay, can't out. Yep, I understand they can't get out. I just wanted to kill the altar, that's all. So they're stuck there, so we might be able to do a little bit of cheeky damage whilst they're trying to get out, basically. Arcane. Oh, wow. Okay. This is a whole different army, though. So we've got orange and something else to deal with. This might be too much for us to deal with. Mountain King's taken a lot of damage whilst being in there, so I've got to pull him out and get some real face battering from the Ancient of Wars and all of that. Get the armies in there, keep the Mountain King back, maybe get a potion of invisibility just so I can get in there and not get too much trouble. Just thinking about what else I'm trying to build here. Upgrades towards knights. Get on those archers. No potion of invisibility, but I can teleport in there with my Mountain King. Keep going on the archers. This guy's not abusing Shadow Meld at all, so we've got away with a lot of kills, but at the same time we're going to basically get punished here, so we've got to be a bit careful back. This is like all of them, basically. So, time to teleport back. Pick up a Wisp or two if you can get it. Archmage, come out when you're ready. There we go. Lovely. And then concentrate on splashing some cash for some heals, because the Mountain King's going to love that alongside his army. What's left of it? There are still a few units left, so that's nice. Maybe get a priest out next, or just go straight towards Sorks. I might not be getting the priests, I don't know. We'll get a priest or two then. Seems like that'll do. Those guys have been taking advantage of basically the powerful creeps in the middle. So we're in a really good spot here for what is basically a 2 versus 2 situation. Those two haven't been like punishing the enemies so much, or from what I can tell. Oh wow, look at those moonwells. Some AoE or mortars right on that one. Boom! That's a beautiful thing to witness. Okay, now look, tech tier 3. So let's get those tier 3 units pumping, make the most of them before they become inept versus the mass air. I mean, whoa, we've got a good creep going here. They're getting caught out there. We're coming in for the flank. Archmage is coming out. Boom! Brilliant Aura Archmage, super powerful. Not really, but that's what you wanted, so that's what you're gonna get. And continue with priest, maybe upgrade the Sorks and then start pumping out the Sorks later on. What's this guy doing? That's not the real one, is it? Is it really? Oh my god, I think that was the real one. Okay. Mountain King stepping it up a notch. They're getting heavily punished. He teleported out just because of his hero, but that's fine, we're fine. A lot of experience in this game, a lot of experience because they've got so many archers and they're getting super heavily punished because they don't particularly seem to know how to use the most, those archers to the maximum effect. Stormbolt. And what's this? Is that a priest and a knight trying to get killed? It might be. Ah, I can't save him. I forgot this map has those fucking annoying creep. Well, I didn't forget that so much, I just forgot that they do that shit. That's very annoying. So let's try to take care of all of this so I don't have to worry about rally positions, because being in this place means that I'm going to basically aggro them every time unless I'm being very careful, which is something that I rarely do, is be very careful. So let's get in there. Mountain King's doing what he needs to do. Archmage on the back there. Priest coming here. Let's upgrade the knights since we've got enough of those. Don't really have the cash, but I could start to work on getting that expansion now that that's cleared. I don't think the enemy are in a position to really stop me from taking it. So I'm going to go and join Pink, see what he's up to. Get Blizzard for my Archmage. Oh, yeah. They're focusing so much on archers, which is really unfortunate for them, because I'm actually incredibly strong versus this. Priest coming in there. Knight still doing well. Concentrate just getting it armor and general upgrades. for my melee units, as I am supposed to be trying to support. Next level Sork Master upgrade. These guys are going to be ready to take care of that. There's that red spot down here. So let's have a look at that. Oh, this militia takes too long. Maybe I should have just walked them out. I think it'll be relatively the same amount of time, to be fair with you.
What ails you? Say the word. Is my aid required? Say the word. Is someone
Things looking for trouble up there.
Yes, my well, say the word. Is my aid
Get this expansion going so we can actually afford the rest of what we want. Master Sorks, more knights. When that town hall goes up, I'm going to have a bit more food supply, so that's nice for that. I don't mind. He can take it. Honestly, doesn't matter. The Mountain King will hit level 5 soon enough into the next battle. Oh, Teal's definitely have to get back in a moment when he basically gets ganked by all of our armies. So it's looking pretty strong for our team so far. I'm going to start getting Sorks out soon. So we can actually make the most of those. Pink, Teal, you want to get out of that ASAP. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of rifles. They got a biggish army up there, so I'm going to go re-collaborate around my expansion, just in case they're thinking about going to there. And get ready to push forward. One more farm, and then we'll be good to push it towards 50 food plus. Okay, I'm flanking in from underneath. Going to have the blizzard. Got plenty of knights. Try to stop the Sorks from casting all their slides. Pushing them back. Very nice indeed. That's probably a dead archmage. Yeah, unless he teleports. Good experience. Mountain King is making his way up there. It's looking good. Teal's punishing this over here, but he's also getting punished by green. We might be able to really... Yeah, let's go for it. Knights, Sork, push him. Got just about enough wood to carry on. A couple more peasants, and then see where we go from here. Expansion there for green. Teal going down once more. Rifles. And we've got some mortar teams here, so I'm just going to basically camp here for the moment.
Do you require aid?
Wait till you see me in action. Yes, my lord.
Bit of cheeky pulling there. But I'm kind of waiting for
Pick down stuff.
Pink to come in, because he's the dude with the mortars.
Well, I'm coming through. Brilliant.
Oh,
I'm coming through.
Archmage!
Do you require aid?
Wait till you see me in action.
Pick down stuff.
Give me some food.
Dead Archmage, teleport out. Quick. Nope, never mind.
Give me some food.
Okay, plenty more knights, plenty more Sorks, plenty more peasants.
Someone injured. Put him away. What ails you? Move it. Put him away.
Oh, the Mountain King is caught out. Not good for you. Very, very strong team for this one. Everything just... It breezed, didn't it? It was a nice little breeze there, but it was entertaining enough because it was just constant action whilst all of that was happening. Beautiful. Damn you and your slow. I didn't even bother to get... I should really get the priest adept training just to deal with that kind of stuff. This archer's pushed our luck. I have got a polymorph spare for when that frostworm comes up. But I don't think Teal's got those frostworm. Oh no, wait, there it is. And I think those rifles might be able to deal with it quite nicely. So see you later, Mr. Frostworm. And let's go in. Ah, le GG. Well, there it is. That was a nice little action-packed one. Short but sweet. I think that got across the point. And I'm really actually quite satisfied with that. Because it's kind of impressive, really, how that all smoothly laid out. And there you go. I guess you can learn from this to a degree. You can quite easily get out to tech tier 3 as long as you've got a fairly strong team that isn't too heavily punished by enemy rushes. I mean, you did get the Mountain King and the Footman to keep the enemy under control, as well as the creeping with the militia that you have spare, because there's plenty of wood to be had there. It's not too wood heavy, that build. as long as you stick to one barracks and one arcane sanctum. But once you get that expansion open, you might want to work towards another arcane sanctum or barracks, depending on how many units that you want. If you want to go heavy on the casters, then obviously arcane sanctum. If you want to go heavy on the knights, then another barracks. But the thing with the knights is they don't typically tend to die that easily, so you don't really need double barracks. Otherwise you're going to end up with so many of them you don't know what to do with them. So maybe arcane sanctum and then a second barracks if it really seems necessary. Shredder would be very good as well, but of course that map did not supply a shredder, nor did it supply an expansion. So the fast tech to tier 3 actually worked there, surprisingly enough. I mean, I got there pretty damn quickly, and then it was like 245 gold for knights, and the 60 wood wasn't too much of an issue for them. So yeah, you get some powerful tier 3 units there, like knights that were also benefiting from upgrades versus what seemed to be quite a few archers that we were dealing with at the time, and maybe rifles. Yeah, they weren't really prepared for it, definitely not. So that worked quite nicely. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, then please thumbs up the video, subscribe, share with your buddies, and take care and have a good day. I'll see you later.